Hi, I'm Caitlin with Gayety, and today we are taking a step into the future. The Amazon Prime series Upload follows a world where life doesn't end with death. Humans can choose to be downloaded into a virtual afterlife, which is the case for Nathan Brown. After season one premiered in May of 2020, the sci-fi comedy created by Greg Daniels, who brought us The Office and Parks and Recreation, is back for season two. I'm joined by Robbie Amell, Andy Allo, and Allegra Edwards to chat about the upcoming season. How are you doing today?
We're
Good. How
good.
are you,
We're good. How
Caitlin?
are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Excited to talk about this. I mean, the cliffhanger is crazy. I'm sure you've heard that a million times, but wow, like we're all so excited for season two to be coming back, seeing these characters again. Robbie, I wanted to start with you and just talk about, getting the scripts for the new season. What was your initial reaction to that and finding out the fate of your character?
Uh, I was so excited to see what Greg and the writers had in store. He had us come in. We The first season aired in March, and in January or February they had already started writing season two. I think because they wanted to get ahead of it, just in case it was a hit. And he had the whole cast in to meet the writers, hang out with them, go for lunch, and like talk about storylines and what we thought could work out. And he's like, none of this is guaranteed, but like, here's a bunch of ideas we have. And it was so great to see all of the amazing ideas that they had, because Greg's brilliant and all of the writers are brilliant and Owen's brilliant. And then finally getting to read the scripts when they came was so exciting, because I'm a huge fan of the show. If I wasn't on it, I would totally watch it. I'm a big Greg Daniels fan, big fan of the rest of the people I get to work with. And um, it's just such a privilege to get to work on this show and say the words that are on the page, because they're just awesome.
I mean, I love what you said there. It's an amazing show. So many people have gravitated towards it so quickly, and I love, the multitudes of plots it has going, and it has so much depth to it. And going over to you, Allegra, I know many were shocked to see Ingrid's actions in the finale of season one. So, what can you say about going forward with this love triangle that's going on, and learning more about Ingrid's character in season two?
Yeah, I think we learn a lot about Ingrid, and we explore the edges of her insecurities a little bit more, which I think is totally delicious, because you wouldn't think a woman with so much armor would have insecurities, but she totally does. And figuring out that Nathan is really not as invested as she hoped he would be, and things are not going like how she expected them to. We see her loneliness, her isolation, and what she does because of it. And my favorite aspect of season two is exploring what motherhood would look like for Ingrid Kannerman, and how excited she is about that idea. Whether or not it's for the right reasons remains to be seen. But boy, that opens up a whole other shadowy corner of her heart, and exposes her to new feelings.
Yes, I love that little piece. Her depth especially is really fascinating to learn more about. So thank you.
Yeah.
And Andy, for you, I wanted to ask, there's so many shows that cover this sci-fi futuristic aspect, but there's something about this one that really just hooks you. So to you, what do you think sets this show apart from others?
I think what sets this show apart is the fact that there's something in it for everybody. Greg describes this show as a big stew, and where it has comedy, sci-fi, romance, drama, a little mystery, some gore at times. There's something in it literally for everybody, and you really get to explore those, especially as the character and as an actor. So I think that's one of the things that it does so effortlessly and seamlessly, is crafting a world that is so layered, multifaceted, and relatable. In all of that, which can sound like a lot, it's done in such a way and it's a testament to Greg and the writers and also our incredible cast, is how grounded it all feels. And you immediately get sucked in and you're like, you know what, I relate.
Well, congratulations to you all on season 2, and thank you so much again for the time. I can't wait for everyone to see the show.
Thank you.
Thanks, Caitlin.
Thank you.
Like this video? Follow us for more.